I have the cutest deck to share with you today. This is Coffee and Tarot, and it is one of the most fun decks I've ever seen. Hi there, I'm Lisa from Mythical Witchery. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Well, as I said, I've got a new deck to share with you today, and it's really super cute. This is Coffee and Tarot by Layla Champagne and Bob Smithies. They launched this on Kickstarter. Gosh, it was a little while back now. I think it was like early 2024. Anyway, I didn't back the Kickstarter at that time because I was making some really tough choices about what decks I was going to back. And unfortunately, I didn't back this one. But recently, the one of the creators of this deck, Bob Smithies, they've got a Facebook group, which is really wonderful. It's called Coffee and Tarot, and they started it to help support this deck. And he mentioned that he had copies of this deck. He's here in the UK. And when I found out the price of this deck, I was really shocked. Like, for an indie deck, I think it was £25. And that included shipping for an indie deck. I was really stunned. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to order it and we'll see when I get it. And I'm really quite thrilled with it. It's absolutely adorable. So without further ado, let's have a look at this. So this is the front of the box, and it's got this lovely sort of creamy coffee color and little pictures there. This says Coffee and Tarot, the deck where you meet the characters for a chat. So super fun. I love the colors. They're just so perfect. This is the little guidebook. We'll have a closer look at this later, but it is full color. This is not a standard tarot guidebook at all. Each little blurb write-up tells a bit of a story, and some of them are funny and some of them are sad and some of them are sweet, and they basically introduce you to the card in a way that just makes the card make sense. I'm not sure that this is the best deck in the world for a brand new tarot reader, but you know, if you look online, if you're struggling, you can find the meanings, or if you've got another tarot book of meanings, that's all good. So I'm not saying it's not good for beginners. I'm saying it may not be the absolute best deck out there if you are a beginner, but it is really, really fun. So the guidebook is, let's see, well, it doesn't give page numbers, but it's a nice size little book. And these are the cards. That's the inside of the box. I love these wraparound magnetic boxes so much. This is my second favorite. My absolute favorite is when they open all the way out. But this is, oh, yeah, a great box. I love it. So these are the cards. They are standard tarot size. Let you have a look at the backs there. So fully reversible. We've got little coffee cup with a little heart on it and a couple of beans. Really cute. The cardstock, I believe, is about 350 GSM. It has a matte finish, and it's well, I wouldn't say it's the easiest deck to shuffle, but it's not the hardest deck either. You can riffle shuffle it. It's the kind of deck where I think it's either or. You can riffle shuffle it if you're careful, or shuffle it overhand or another way. It's up to you. The cards do seem to glide together fairly easily, so shuffling isn't a problem. But I'm going to zoom the camera in so we can get a close look at all of these cards. And occasionally I will be digging into the book as we go, just to give you an idea of what the entries are like in the guidebook. So I will be right back. Okay, so here we've got our Fool, and he is heading over the little cliff here. Looks like he's holding his phone in his hand, possibly. And there's a little coffee shop just over there. So just to get started, we'll have a look in the guidebook here and see what it says. It's time to go on an adventure. I haven't got a care in the world. Where will I end up and what will I do is anybody's guess. I'm going to be a modern day explorer. Do you know what I might discover? Bark, 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 bark. No, it won't be the bottom of the cliff, but thanks for the warning and thanks for packing my satchel for the journey. By the way, what's in it? Bark, bark? Dog biscuits? I might have known. Mark, Mark. Oh, you bit your lip laughing. Serves you right. Come on. So, yeah, cute little entries. And then we've got the High Priestess. And she's sitting inside a coffee shop here. Got her tarot cards that she's reading. The Magician. Love that. Got all the tools there to make a great cup of coffee. The Empress. You will probably notice that there are no numbers on the majors. So if you're not sure of the order, you may just need to go and reference online. The Emperor. Got the menu behind him. I'm just curious to see what the entry says for the Emperor. So, whoops. Went past it. Okay, so the guidebook is a little bit out of order here. So if you're a stickler for that kind of thing, you may find that frustrating. But anyways, we've got the Emperor here and it says, I'm hands-on today. Doesn't matter if you're the boss of everything. I've got 6 little coffee shops. That's my empire. So that's 6 managers and a lot of staff, all answerable to me. It's my way and my rules. The buck, unfortunately, also stops with me. If we have a complaint and they want to escalate it, it ends up at my door. I summon my public relations girl, Jenny. Jenny, I say, how did you let this happen? You've let yourself down, the company down, and this customer here down. No excuses. Go pack your bags. Customer is shocked, but satisfied. As for Jenny, she's a lovely girl. I sacked her 28 times last month, and 4 this week already. So yes, as you can see, not a standard tarot book, but amusing and cute and entertaining. Here we've got the Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. This is cute. She's on a scooter and got the 2 little cats here. Strength. Got an ivy. Looks like my ivy would be filled with coffee, I'm sure. Wow. Okay, let's go to the book. See what it says here. Grandma has been in hospital a few weeks now. She thinks I'm not fully aware of how ill she is. She's trying to be strong for me, putting on a cheerful face, and telling me to ask the nurses if she can have her coffee intravenously. Mum says I have to be strong for Grandma when I come to visit. I have to look happy and cheerful to see her, and I do. But being strong is really hard, isn't it? So again, you can see that some of the entries are sad. Some of them are funny. Here we've got the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Up here we've got coffee and donut, and down here it's a spilled coffee. Just showing how the Wheel of Fortune works. Things go up and then go down and then go up again and so on. Here we've got justice with the judge thinking about a cup of coffee. Don't blame him. The Hanged Man. So that's an interesting choice for the Hanged Man. I'm just going to see what the book says about that. So it says, that's my mum. She's had a fall, tripped over the cat, she said. She said she's a geriatric Queen of Wands. I'm one of 3 sons. I've given up work for a couple of months to care for her. She's never asked. She didn't have to. She's done so much for me. Father left when we were all very young, but Mother made sure we were always well fed, warm, and suitably clothed. I can see things now from a new perspective. See how she worked into the night, sewing and altering folks' clothes to earn the money to pay for what we kids took for granted. She never complained back then. She doesn't complain now. She did say she could manage on her own, and I had my own life to live, but the fact is, she is my life. Oh, that's sweet. But it definitely does speak to the card, doesn't it? Here we've got death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. She spilled her coffee, all the coffee splashing around her there. Might be a little bit hard to see there, the brown of the coffee against the black, but it's a lot more obvious when you're actually looking at the card. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. And then moving into the Wands. Two of Wands. 3. Little coffee shop here. 4 of Wands. 5. That looks like an actual little splash of coffee there, doesn't it? That's well done. 6 of Wands. 7. 8. Pretty standard. 8 of Wands. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen of Wands. Love that we've got our black cat here. And the King. And moving into the cups. I'm going to put those to the side so my camera doesn't get confused. 2 of Cups. 3. 4 of Cups. 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups, 9, 10 of Cups, 'Page, Knight of Cups, Queen, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. I love that. 3 of Swords. Yes, I would be heartbroken if my favorite coffee shop shut down. It says memories on the top there. 4 of Swords. 5. 6 of Swords. 7. 8 of Swords. 9. 10 of Swords. The Page. That's perfect. Page of Swords. Knight. It's a really different Knight of Swords, because normally the Knight of Swords shows really fast movement, and he's sitting there, but he's certainly going somewhere. So, interesting choice. Queen of Swords. And the King. And moving into our final suit, we've got the Ace of Beans. I love that. That's the only suit they renamed, and it certainly makes sense. And for a deck like this, that's perfect. The 2. Three of Beans. The 4. 5. I really like that. Love the coffee beans in the window there. 6. 7 of Beans. Relatable. 8. 9 of Beans. 10. 'Page. Knight. The Queen of Beans. And the King. Okay, so I'm going to zoom the camera back out. We'll have a shuffle and a few final words. Okay, so let's give these cards a shuffle. Like I said, this is a little stiff, so you can riffle shuffle it, but it is, just keep in mind that it is a little on the stiff side. It's certainly not as bad as some decks I've seen, but it's not the most flexible stock. So if flexible stock is what you want, that's not what you're going to find here. But if you like the deck, it doesn't really matter. There's always a way to shuffle. And riffle shuffling isn't the be-all and end-all for everyone anyway. Some people never ever riffle shuffle, and that's totally good. I think whatever works for you works. I love riffle shuffling. I don't know, it satisfies something in me. I don't know what, but I love it. I could riffle shuffle as long as my hands could hold up. Oh, there, I'm struggling for a good long time. Now let's just lay them out. They do, I don't know if you can see that. If you're not careful, you'll get a bend in them while you're shuffling them. So what I do, if I'm finding that, is I'll turn them around so that they're up the other way and then shuffle them the other way a few times. And that seems to help with decks when you get a little bit of a bend. See that's a bit better. Okay, let's see if we can fan these. It's not a bad fan, really. I've definitely seen worse fans. Every time I try and do that, and every time I fail. So this is a really cute deck. Obviously, if you're not a coffee drinker, then this deck may not appeal to you. I am a coffee drinker. I drink coffee and I drink tea and a lot of water. But I do love my coffee, so this is a deck that it was kind of hard to resist for me. And when I saw what a good price it was, I was like, really? Like, why am I not buying this deck? It's so cute. It really is cute. If you're looking for a deck that has a guidebook that is going to tell you exactly what the cards mean, you're going to maybe be frustrated with this. If you already know what the cards mean, or you're willing to go look online, then you'll love it. If the artwork appeals to you, which I think it's really cute, and the deck itself, I think it was really well done. I like it. I definitely like it. Love to hear what you think. Have you seen this deck? And if you have, and whether you backed it or not, I'd love to hear what you think of it. So please share your thoughts, your comments down in the comment section below the video. I do read and respond to absolutely everything. Thank you so much for joining me today to have a look at this really, really cute deck. I'll talk to you again really soon. And until next time, may love and laughter light your days. Bye for now.